Morning park runners. This morning we'd planned to go to Llanddwyn on Anglesey and do Newborough park run, but we've heard that it's cancelled, the course is flooded, it was torrential rain last night. So we're going to go down to Newborough Forest. Hopefully they've not cancelled. It looks like they very rarely cancel through the forest, and the trees look like it's protected from the weather down there, so we'll set off there and catch up when we get there. So as you drive down this road, which has a million speed bumps on it, there is a car park on the right, but don't go in there. Keep following the road right to the end until you get to the beach car park. Also, you come through a barrier to start with, and it says there's ANPR cameras for paying, but because if you come into Parkrun, it's free until 11 AM, so you can just drive down, park, and then just come out without paying. Although when we came out, it did actually say that there was no charges today, but we didn't know why. So maybe the machine wasn't working, they were just letting people in. So as you can see, it's slow progress over the speed bumps, but it's not much further. And as you come down the road from the top as well, if you look to the left, you get views over the bay, the mountains. The cloud was hanging low over the tops of the mountains today, and you could see all the waves breaking on the sea as well. Some stunning views as you come down to this park run, which will be even better once we get down to the car park and onto the beach. So it's not much further now, nearly there. And it's a big car park as well, plenty of space, especially this time in the morning. You can see there's a car park, you could just about see it on the left just there. You can see it now. As you can see, yet another speed bump. It's fairly narrow, this road. As we came out, there were cars coming in as well, but there are plenty of places to just pull over to the side to get past. So the park run starts, if you went right here, maybe 50 metres, that's all. But we just come left into the car park just here. Covered in sand today, and some big puddles in there as well. I suspect on a dry day the wind can blow the sand into the car park, and obviously it can be wet as well. Pay for parking. This morning we were going to Newborough, but the course inspection showed it had flooded. Luckily someone was there early and we had time to get down here to Newborough Forest, which is also on the Anglesey, so luckily we made it here, and hopefully this one's on. We're just going to go across and check. So these are the toilets in the car park, you can't really miss them. The other thing to mention about parking as well, I didn't realise, even though when we came in it said there was ANPR cameras recording it, if you leave before 11 AM it's free.
Some people call it the Willy Run, I'm not sure why.
So I'm adding in the parkrun stats afterwards once I've got home, because obviously the parkrun we planned to do was cancelled. So these are the parkrun stats for Newborough Forest, which is on Anglesey. It was event 298 today, and it's the 6th of December 2025. First event was 23rd of June 2018, and they had 90 finishers. Average 142, last week 121, and just one less than that, 120 today, and an average finish time of 31:23. Record attendance 350, event 203, no surprises, 1st of January 2024, New Year's Day parkrun. Lowest attendance 47, that was event 24 back in on the 15th of December 2018. Male record 1544, and it looks like the female record is 1534, so even quicker. That's really impressive. My stats: 411th park run, 255th location. Parking, yes, lots of parking, free till 11 AM. No cafe, but a coffee van. It had hot drinks, cans, sausage, bacon sandwiches, that sort of thing, egg sandwiches as well if you want it on there. Lots of different cakes, including carrot cake as well. There were toilets in the car park. The course is one lap, 5k lap of course, on a mixture of sand, trail and fire roads amongst the forestry of the park, alongside the beachfront that overlooks the stunning Llanddwyn Island. Apologies for my pronunciation of any Welsh words there. So for toilets, he said there's somewhere round in the car park, which is that direction, the car park. He said there are some toilets there. Not sure about the coffee shop yet, we'll find out afterwards where that is. I obviously don't have any parkrun stats for this at this moment in time. I'll just add those in afterwards about the average numbers and things like that. I'll have to search those when I get home. Didn't really expect to be coming here today. Once again, not quite ready. Here we go, and we're off Newborough Forest Park Run. We had intended to do Nantapandi this morning, but they cancelled due to flooding, so luckily someone had checked the course early enough, gave us plenty of time, only a 20-minute drive to get down here. And this course is a 1-lap course. Starts off fairly flat just here for the first kilometre. Rained really heavy yesterday. There are a few little puddles, but nothing that's a problem, and it's pretty firm underfoot. I'm just trying to be careful again. Slight niggle on my calf. Definitely going to go and just get in at the physio this week just to get it checked out, get some exercises to do or whatever I need to do. So just going to set off steady, see how it is, and hopefully I should be okay today. As we drove down, as you come down the hill towards the beach area, the views, you can see mountains. There was clouds hanging over the top of the mountains and so many waves. The sea looked almost white. There were so many waves breaking. Looks absolutely beautiful. Reminds me a little bit this of Sherwood Pines. This has got trees just like this where you run through them on a 1-lap course. So I'm just trying to stay with these people here. It's a nice steady pace to start with. Don't want any reoccurrence of my injury at all, although I did the 10k last weekend and it was fine on there, so hopefully everything will be okay. I'll see how it goes and just pick my pace up if everything feels okay. Try for one of those very rare negative splits that I find so hard to do. A few little stones and things underfoot, you've just got to take a bit of care not to trip over anything. And obviously, like with it being a forest, there will be tree roots in the forest as well, but it's pretty nice surface to run on this, lovely and firm. As I said, there was so much rain yesterday, and as you'll see as we run around, there is an odd puddle, but nothing too much. You can see the sea to the left through the trees as well. Reminds me of another one as well, Mount Stewart, where you run down to the water's edge there. See just little puddles just there, nothing much at all, just looking across there through, looking at the sea. There'll be some more footage at the end of this video. I walked down to the beach afterwards and filmed the sea. It was amazing. When you live as far away from the coast as I do, you don't miss an opportunity to stand and stare at the sea. Feeling pretty good at this pace. They said it's flat to start with, and then there's a sand dune, and then a bit of undulations, and then something they call Cardiac Hill. But even when we drove down, there isn't anything I would call that severe a hill on this course. And then once you've got to the highest point, fairly flat for a bit, and then long downhill back to the finish. The long downhill to the finish just helps you forget what you've had to run up, of course. At this point everything feels okay with my calf, so I'm just going to just make sure I stay with this group of runners. Don't want to drop back any further. We're just starting to go down a little bit now just here as we head towards the sea. I think once we've done the first kilometre, they said that's when we get to where the sand dune is. They called it the Dune of Doom, but I can't imagine anything's like the one at Woolacombe Dunes. Big puddle there, as you can see, but even with all the rain you could still run around the edge of it without going through it. Starting to get a little bit sandy underfoot just here as we get close to the beach, but still lovely and firm to run on. I can see there's a bit puddle coming up, but I can see people running to the right to get around it. I don't think we need to stand in it, we don't know. Bit of sand here again, but still it's pretty firm to run on. It's not really soft sand. And I can see this must be the Dune of Doom as they call it, but it doesn't look too bad at all actually. Yeah, it's pretty firm. It's not like some sand dunes where if you try too hard you tend to just slip back down. That's it, top of the sand dune there. Plenty of tree roots just to look out for there as well, but that's always the case in any forest. I still feel pretty good now at this pace. Leg feels, or calf in particular, feels okay, so I'm just going to try and push on a little bit now, just make sure I can maybe catch this group up in front. And now we're onto a flat bit on the top. I'm just going down again just there. As we turn to the right just here again, this is fairly flat. Maybe just the slightest rise on this little bit, but nothing much. Absolutely no idea what position I'm in today. I just let people set off in front because I was trying to set off steady, so I could be absolutely anywhere. So I did see the first place guy, though he seemed to disappear off into the distance. This bit we're just actually going back, it's just like going downhill just here a little bit, but not by much. Must be just once we get along here, it's where we'll start the long incline up to the highest point. Yeah, and as I said, considering all the rain we had yesterday, and I only brought road trainers because we were planning on doing a different park run, which is more on paths. This is fine to run in road shoes today, not slipping at all. Lovely and firm underfoot. So this bit's fairly flat now. This guy there that stopped, he'd stopped earlier on, seemed to set off running and then stop again. It looked okay before when he stopped, so I've not stopped for him, it looked okay.
Thank you, Marshall.
I'm just sort of seeing the distance now. It's going to start the incline. Very shallow gradient as well. Doesn't look to be steep at all. Be catching these two up in front as well. Slowly anyway, catching them up.
Thank you, Marshall.
Yeah, and this is now we started the gradual incline up. Even though sort of you can see like it's a track, it's nice and firm still to run on just here. Definitely getting close to these two in front, although we are running a very similar pace at the moment. You can see a group in the distance as well. Does look like we do seem to be catching a few others up as well as the group of us just here, these three of us here. Although these two seem to be running together, but the guy now seems to have pushed on up here a little bit as we go up the incline. And again, it's flattened out just a little bit just here, but it's only a shallow gradient anyway. Okay, I'm just going to try and pick up the pace just a little bit while everything seems okay with my leg. I didn't want to risk any injury. As I said, I'd done the 10k last weekend and was fine on that. I've just been careful today. I just felt a slight niggle just before the start as I twisted around. You can just see ahead here. There's just a little bit. It's a little bit steeper, but it doesn't look a long section that's steep at all. So again, we're just going up this bit here. It's just a little bit steeper. Only short though. And here at this point here, we've just gone up that little bit now. It's levelled off a little bit more.
Thank you, Marshall.
That's it. I think that's the volunteer at the sort of the highest point possibly. So they've flattened out a lot more now. Quite surprised. I seem to have caught quite a few people up just in this last couple of 100 metres. See if I can, as I pick my pace up now, get past. Now it's flat and we're at the highest point. See if I can get past some of these as well. Because if the last kilometre is downhill, as they said, you can certainly push harder down on a downhill section. I actually feel okay at this point. It's a long, gradual uphill section, but like I say, a low gradient, so I am sort of breathing heavy, but it's not too bad at all. You see, I just managed to get past these quite easily. Let me see if I can now focus on these in front, see if I can catch any of these up as well. Now I've got into my rhythm and my pace, I'm feeling really good at this point. I can see they're getting closer in front. It's nice that it's lovely firm paths to run on as well. It means you can push on a little bit. You're not slipping around or anything. Big puddle here again, but as you can see, it's not actually all the way over the path, which is surprising considering the amount of rain that there was yesterday. I just run across the path here. Just going to put one foot in the puddle. Grass looked a little bit slippier than putting my foot in the puddle. These 3 now are running more at this is more my 5k pace I'm up to now, so even though I've caught these up, it's going to make a bit of effort to try and get past them. It's going to be hard work. Again here there's just a slight incline just here as well, just a short steep little section. I say I don't usually mind hills, living halfway up a hill.
Thank you, Marshall.
And that's it. I think that's actually the highest point now. I think earlier I thought I was at the highest point, so just going down a little bit now. Could just let my legs go like these 2 guys in front have done, pick my pace up a little bit. I think they did say there's a little bit more of it wasn't all downhill from this point. There was a little bit of undulation, but just very slight, that's all. So the 3 of us here seem to be letting our legs go. I'm not really catching this guy up just to the right. And just once I've got my breath back a little bit, I'll just try and pick my pace up just a tiny little bit more. Just from going up that short steep hill, I just made an effort on it. I'm just picking my pace up a little bit to pass that guy. See if I can catch this guy up in front now, and then I can't see anyone else in the distance then at all. It's just gradually nice downhill section. This one, nice one you can run down. A little bit flatter here. There's a slight incline just here as well, but not much. No reason to slow my pace down at all here. Just push on up this bit, getting close to this guy now, and then we're at the top of that little incline there. Just need to keep pushing on now as well. Again, we're going back down again now, just here. Just trying to keep up with this guy in front. And again, just a slight bit of an incline just here. Just going to try and maintain my pace on this little bit. It's not really much of an incline, it's really flat really, but I just don't want it to slow me down at all, knowing that it can't be 4 now to the turn to head back down to the finish. We must be fairly close to 4k now at this point, I think. Got close to this guy now, just got onto the back of him now. Just need to keep here and push past if I can. Not knowing the course always makes it difficult. You never quite know what's there. Did look at one of the volunteers had a nice course map and explained it all to us, but you can't quite take it all in sometimes. So I've not actually passed this guy, it's just the camera doesn't pick him up, it's just to the side of me. To see what I can see. I can see some other guy that looks like he's running, possibly just in front. we go, yeah.
Thank you, Marshall.
This is probably the roughest, hardest bit of the park to run on just here. It's still firm underfoot, but it's just a little bit uneven. You just got to take a little bit of care with your foot placement here. Yeah, I can see the guy in front now as well. It's quite a distance away, but only if he set off faster and slowed down a bit, because I couldn't see him earlier on when I got quite a good view in front. The guy that I passed is behind me. It's not, I can hear him. He's quite close behind as well. He's not coming past. It's going to be a challenge to keep him behind. I was hoping when we turned here that we were going to be on the long downhill section, and it is downhill here. He said 1 kilometre to go, and that's supposed to be downhill, but it's only very, very gradually downhill. Do with just a little bit more of a gradient, just to let my legs go a little bit more. I feel like I'm having to run down this bit. Sort of breathing hard now as well, but at a pace where I can maintain this pace. Definitely getting a little bit close to this guy in front, but I don't think there's enough left to catch him up, possibly. Not quite sure. We must have done about 4 1/3, 4.5k now at this point.
Thank you, Marshall.
It's just a bit better to run on this bit just here now as well. And we're going back down again now, because I'm going to let my legs go down here. Yeah, catching this guy up a little bit now as well. It's got a good pace. Trying to look for when I can see. He's picked his pace up a bit. Trying to see where I can see any signs of it being the finish. There's some big white cones across the path. And if I can spot those, I know it's just get to there, turn right, and it's the finish. But I don't think we're at that point yet. But we all seem to have got a nice fast pace around here.
Thank you, Marshall.
Yeah, we're still not quite where I thought we were. This bit's levelled off a little bit. We're still going down, but it's levelled off a little bit now. And the guy in front's just got away from me a little bit just there. Maybe he could hear me coming. I got to push because there's a guy right behind me as well. The last guy that I passed. I can hear he's getting closer to me as well. One of the fast ones who's finished and come back to meet somebody. Very impressive. Hopefully that means it's not far to the finish now. You can actually see on the map there where we've got to go. Just a quick look to see where he is, and he's right behind me. Literally maybe 2 seconds away from me, that's all. I'm starting to feel really tired now, so it could be hard work. He's a lot younger than me, so if he's got a good finish, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do probably to keep him behind me. Not quite catching the guy up in front either. I think he picked his pace up as I've done on this long downhill section. I recognise this bit now. This is where I did my warm up up here. I can see the cones at the end. I'm going to start to try and push a little bit now, just down here. Just to see if I can keep the guy behind me. It's an all-out effort now. Just probably around 4 minutes a kilometre pace this now. Quick look, yeah, he's there right behind me. And we've caught this guy up. He seems to be we've slowed down drastically all of a sudden as we get to the finish. I think I can get past him hopefully. I didn't see that coming. Just got to hope that this guy behind me doesn't get past me. Once we turn here I'm going to push. Bit of sand here, but it's nice and firm again. So I can, as you probably see on the camera, I just picked up my pace to the finish now. Don't want him to come past. And that's it, done. 22:45 I think it was, and I'll get my token.
Thank you.
See where I am. Position 10 today.
So P10, that surprised me. That niggle came back up to sort of very steady and about 22.45, so I'm quite happy with that on a course like this. Okay. Thank you very much.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I loved it, yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Well
it.
done.
Yeah, that's it.
Please.
Course review, it's trails through the woods. The paths were pretty firm to say. We had a lot of rain here yesterday. There were big puddles as you'll see on the video, but it was easy to run on or run round them. Not slippy at any point really at all. There's a little sand dune after the first kilometre. The first kilometre is fairly flat, and then you go up a little sand dune, and then it's undulating. They call it Angina Hill, but it's not what I would call a hill on this course at all. It's just undulating. But then once you're at the highest point, it's level, and then gradually a long downhill towards the finish. So really nice finish. Bit sandy underfoot towards the finish and in a few parts, but like I say, it wasn't slippery or anything like that. Really easy to run on today. Beautiful course. Going to go and look at the sea now. The waves are all breaking with the wind blowing it in. It looks stunning today, and you can see the mountains in the distance as well.
Come on, Jess! Come on, Jess! Woo! So finish! Santos on the handle. Come on, Jess! Yeah! Red squirrels, sorry.
Review, what an absolutely beautiful course. Reminds me a bit of like Sherwood Pines because of the trees here. The red squirrels here, didn't see any. I've seen grey squirrels before, and in Toronto we saw black squirrels. I didn't know what they were, I'd never even heard of those, but lovely course to run on, absolutely beautiful. It's well worth going down to see the sea afterwards. It's very rough today, the wind's blowing it in, it looks so picturesque. You can see the clouds hanging on the mountains in the distance. Beautiful so thank you for watching. As I said, we'd not really planned to come here. We were planning to go to Nantapandi, but it was flooded, and then all the rain last night. It was probably flooded yesterday actually, but because they don't do a course inspection I suppose until Saturday morning, there was no way of knowing just how bad it was. But we came to Newborough Forest, and wow, what a stunning beautiful course this is as well. Definitely up in the top 5 park runs for me on my list of park runs that I've done so far. We're going to just go. It said there is a cafe van here sometimes. There isn't a cafe as such, just a cafe van that turns up dependent upon the weather. So if it's there, we'll just probably get a takeaway, something like that. So I'll have to add the stats in and things later. I'll just have to film those separate. But the coffee van in the car park, lovely sausage sandwiches. They have carrot cake as well, we've seen. I'm not sure if they have it every week, but they've got carrot cake and it's on the chalkboard of things as well. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like, click the subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you do. And that's it, that's a wrap.